Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you a few of my artwork that I did over the past few weeks. If you've watched my art block video, which I posted about a month and a bit ago now, you would know that I've been trying to get back into art for the longest time, and April has actually been relatively creative month for me. So I got to create quite a few paintings, quite a few drawings, so I just want to show you guys what I've been up to. Ciri is here today at a mandatory cat inspection segment of my sit-down videos. Say hello, girl. She's not too happy. If you watched the art block video, I did show a few work in that one too. I showed you two drawings that I did with coloring pencil, which was in this sketchbook that I've had since the beginning of 2017, and I still haven't finished it. I still have about this much more till I finish the sketchbook. Actually, maybe I should do like a sketchbook tour video sometime soon, because even though some of these work are like super old, I do like some of the pages that I did. Like this one's quite cool. This was when I was apparently into Phoenix. Random Link and Zelda fan art. Quite like this one. But yeah, maybe I'll do a sketchbook tour. Let me know in the comments if you guys want something like that. But anyway, back to the video. I showed you these two drawings that I did in the last art block video. I wanted to start painting because painting, especially acrylic painting, used to be my favorite medium, and painting sometimes can feel a bit overwhelming, so I thought I'll start with coloring pencil and just get into the flow of creating. And now that I started that, I wanted to start painting again. Before starting the painting, I wanted to do a thumbnail sketch. This is what I did. After the thumbnail sketch, I started by transferring the small sketch onto the canvas. I started by mapping out the big shapes first, and just remember, everything in this world is just polygons. Something I need to remind myself a lot when I feel lost and don't know how to paint is that everything is either a square, sphere, or cylinder just put together. Anyway, after the big shapes were mapped out, I started drawing the details. And the focus of this painting was Ciri, so I tried to sketch her face as detailed as I needed it to be. And after I thought I was done, I stepped back and physically got up to look at the sketch from afar. This is also another key thing to do when you're painting, especially a bigger piece. To step back and look from afar to see everything is proportionate and coherent. After the pencil sketch was done, I went over the canvas using a clear gesso. And as you can see, this hasn't been opened for ages. And I think there are other materials that you can use to seal the pencil sketch, but I had this in my cupboard and it works, so I used it. It does smudge the graphite a bit, so if you need the sketch to show through, then don't use this. I start the painting process by blocking in the colors. This establishes the big shapes and general color and the mood of the painting. And some people started by painting the whole canvas in one color, and I'm sure you've seen people doing this, painting the canvas in neon pink, yellow, or burnt sienna. And they do it for various reasons, but when I do that, I do it so that the canvas is in mid-tone, and also it's less scary to start painting over a color than a blank white canvas. But as you can see, I didn't do that. I just went straight into painting, which I don't think is a good or bad thing necessarily, because everyone has their own way of painting and creating. This is where I was starting to use the brush strokes to paint the fur. This was my first time painting any types of hair, so I thought as I layered the paint, I'll layer the brush strokes to show the depth. Or at least that was my thinking behind this. And this was how the painting was looking after my first session, which was about an hour and a half long. I haven't been timing the sessions, but they seem to average around an hour and a half to just under 2 hours when I feel a bit more creative. When I sat down a few days later for the second session, I wanted to start by making the dark darker. Everything so far was looking quite flat since they were all in similar tone. Here I was working more on my face, giving it some more color. I did struggle quite a bit to get the colors right, and since I wanted this painting to look similar to one of my past paintings, I was using red, orange and purple as the color palette, but since that wasn't what I was seeing in the photo, I struggled to get the right color onto the canvas. And after a while, I had a photo of that painting on the side as a reference, which did help me a bit. This is what I should have done from the beginning. Now you get to hear what I listen to when I'm painting. What's wrong? And what I have to deal with when I'm painting too. Bit of Japanese rap, a little bit of Nickelback, a French song that sounds aesthetic, and a bit of Doji. I always love the look of painted sides, like the border of the canvas, if that makes sense. Like where I'm painting right now, I don't know, it's just something about it looks so nice and aesthetic. So I decided to see how this painting would look with bright yellow border. It's a nice color that makes me feel happy every time I see it, but also it's the color of Ciri's baby blanket. So I thought that's quite a cute detail that I could add. So that's pretty much where I'm at with this painting right now. When I planned this month's videos out, I wanted to post the full process of this painting today, but I clearly didn't get there. But I did other drawings and paintings too, so let me show those now. So I told you that April has been quite a creative month for me. I think the main thing that helped me was doing a challenge. So one of the things that I wanted to do was to do like an art challenge where you have to draw every day, or you get a prompt every day, so you have to like draw that. And one day, I think it was either 2nd or 3rd of April, I stumbled across this art challenge called PleinAirpril. I don't know how to pronounce it because it's en plein air, which is French, and with April. En plein air is when you paint from life. You're not painting from a photo or from your imagination. So it was a month-long challenge, which I started quite strong and kind of fallen out now. But I did paint quite a few different things, and I was able to get out of my comfort zone and just get in mindset of just creating every day. And even though I only did it for like 2 weeks, it really helped me, and I'll show you some of the drawings that I did. I was quite proud of this particular painting, as I don't really do landscape paintings that much, but I think I'll try and do more paintings like this since I enjoy painting while I'm on a trip or on a camp. I did this in gouache. I don't know if anyone will recognize that Mia Himi gouache set at the back. But anyway, I was quite happy with this. The next day, I drew from this video at a flea market that happened a few weeks ago, and I thought this would look quite cool in ink. So that's what I did. I enjoyed doing some intricate line work every now and then, so this was quite fun. Also, apart from this other sketchbook, I also got this sketchbook. This I got because I finished another sketchbook though, so at least that is a little bit justified. I got this because it was quite cheap, and I just wanted a sketchbook where I could just take out, and whenever I'm traveling I can just like take it with me. I just put this sticker that I like. Unfortunately, because of the texture, the sticker is coming off, so I might have to glue it. But anyway, that's how it's looking. And I did some of the sketches on this one. This is what I drew the first day I got this sketchbook. I bought this at a local art store called Brush and Canvas, and there's a really nice park on the way back home from the store. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna go and sketch a bit, because I had just bought this, and I also bought a brush pen which I've been wanting to get for quite a while. So I thought I'll go and just sketch on the bench, and so that's exactly what I did with this one. And also a quick sketch. I quite like this painting. This is the thumbnail painting I also did at the park and turned out to be my favorite one of the day. And this I just did it at home. This was Shelby. And this one was at a cafe. This one I did it at my friend's house. And just random sketch. This guy's thick. And if you follow my art Instagram, you will know that I recently framed some of my paintings finally after like some of them, one of them was after 9 years. I think the rest of them were after like 6-7 years. So yeah, I thought, you know what, my paintings, they look good, they look nice, and they get treated so badly because all of my paintings were and are still stuck onto the wall with just piece of plastic, and in summer and winter they just fall out of nowhere and they get cracked sometimes, and you know, they just don't deserve that. So I thought, you know what, I'll finally go and frame them. So I went to a local framer very close to mine, and the guy was really lovely. He's been there for like the last 23 years, basically how old I am, and he really liked one of the paintings that I took. He said he wants to commission me for it. So I got super excited and I went and bought a canvas panel and 2 additional paints to start painting this, and it's coming along quite nicely. This video was a bit different to, you know, my usual content. As I said, I do want to post more art vlogs or like art related content, but I don't really know how I'm gonna do it. So today's video is one of the ways I could do this, and we'll see, maybe I'll do more like proper vlog. I'll try and video more when I'm painting. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it and see you guys next week. Bye bye.